What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 6 of Off the Record with me, Will, and him,
Be Dev.
Highs. Um, we got a little special guest today in Snorlax making his return. Well, actually, I don't know if he's
Yeah.
making his return because,
No, I
oh,
think you had your bear last podcast.
yeah, yeah.
This might be his first appearance.
So,
Very special guest.
um, this is literally my favorite Pokemon for anyone who doesn't know. He's sick as fuck, and he will always be the king. Sup, guy? Um, but yeah, to be honest, my head is pounding right now. Dude, waking up this morning was such a disaster. Like
Why?
my body just felt like like my entire back felt stiff, my neck felt stiff, my head was pounding. And I was just like, I don't want to get up today. But
So your neck, your back.
yeah. um But I got up to take care of my dog, and then I was like, "Oh, what am I gonna do?" And then I was just like hoping that if I just pop my full body, I'd feel so much better. So I just like laid on my bed and just like started popping all my bones.
Yeah.
I started with my full back, and I took my knee and put it over my body, and you just hear, dude. It was like, oh,
That's
and
the
then
best stuff right there.
I went for the neck, popped my neck, and it was like, oh, dude, it felt so good. My
As soon as
head,
y'all start, as soon as you start talking about like crack and stuff like that, my body instantly just like I have to go through and kind of like crack a couple of things, like my neck and my hands now. Like as soon as I start hearing people talk about it or see someone do it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I kind of need to crack some of that stuff too. That you mentioned it.
yeah, my neck is. I felt like I needed to start cracking more, which is kind of unfortunate. I probably do need to like maybe go get that checked out, but I think it's just I'm 30 now. I'm in I'm in my old
Yeah, we're
man
old peeps
era,
now.
so um, but my knuckles have cracked since I was like 16.
Oh yeah,
Like
for sure.
yeah, my knuckles have always needed like a really good cracking since I've been like
My
16.
back is
So
always bad too. Like my back is always just busted the fuck up.
yeah,
All this time abusing it for freaking sports and work and whatnot. It's gonna catch me one of these days. My dad's had elbow surgeries, knee surgeries, so I do not have high hopes for the future. I'm fucking cooked, dude. I'm cooked.
well, it's funny because like I feel like my body should be a lot worse.
Oh, for sure.
Like my back, obviously, I had surgery on when I was 18 because I had scoliosis. Um,
You little curvy bitch.
yeah, dude, it was bad. It was I think it was 44 degrees. Like they said if I didn't have surgery, I would be a candy cane by like 22.
Hell yeah.
So it was like, okay, cool. Let me like take the
Not do that.
surgery. Yeah, well, I mean, dude, it was a tough decision. Like they were the doctor basically was like, hey, if you don't have the surgery, you'll be a candy cane by 22 and you'll be in a wheelchair by like, 30. If you
Fuck.
do have surgery, like there's chance of paralysis, there's chance that you'll be in a wheelchair like right now at the age of 18. Um but, at least you won't look like a candy cane. And I'm like, "Dang, dude, like do I not want to be like if I don't have the surgery, at least I'll be able to walk until I'm 30." Like that's the way I
Yeah.
thought of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean that's valid. Cat,
Um
get settle down.
but yeah, I mean, I took the risk and I, went for the surgery.
Hell yeah.
Um but that kind of took a lot of like stress and relief off my back. So my back is actually not that bad. It doesn't even be popped as often. But like I said, like my neck, it needs to be popped a little bit more often than I wish it needed to be popped.
For sure. For sure. I don't think I've ever had a major surgery ever like that. I think like the most major surgery that I've had was probably my wisdom teeth, and that's really about it. Like I've been very fortunate to not
Oh,
have to end up in
oh,
trying to blind yourself.
I know, dude. Something popped up on my screen.
So I haven't had to have any major surgeries, thank God. But some people, again, the rest of my family health is looking a little rough. All my dad's medical stuff, my mom's medical things. Logan has some medical stuff going on. Well, did. Uh, so it's a little brutal.
No, dude, same. I am not. I mean, like, life is life, right? You're gonna get hit with something, no matter. Like, even like the healthiest person gets hit with like the stupidest shit in the world. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, like, life is life. You're gonna get hit with something. It's
Like you wake up
just,
one day and you're like, oh, by the way, now you have a soy allergy. Oh, fucking cool. Like something just stupid. Like they're like, oh, that's awesome. I hear people coming sometimes like, man, I didn't have no allergies, and all of a sudden, like 30 years old, I'm allergic to like peanuts or something. I'm like, what?
dude. I I'm literally like thankful every day. Uh, because of like, was it 2 Octobers ago? It was. Because of 2 Octobers ago, I should have. I remember like waking up and needing to go to the ER, and because I
Mhm.
was like just feeling like super bad. Like the night before, remember I was playing games with you guys.
Yeah,
I was like, guys, I just feel really tired. I don't know what's going on, but like I need to go to sleep. And you guys are like, all right, cool.
like
So then
yeah,
I,
have a good one.
yeah, and so then I like fell asleep. Then it was just like the next morning, dude, I was just like, dang, I think I need to go to the or urgent care, not ER. I ended up
Yeah,
going to the urgent care, and they were like, oh, like you just have a really bad flu, like that's it.
you're like, cool
And
deal.
I was like, oh, really? Like the flu's making me feel this way? Like that's crazy, bro. Like like that's nuts to me that a flu would make my body shut down like that.
Yeah,
And so then I was like, okay. So then they gave me like nausea medication, and they gave me like medication to break the to break the flu. And then the next morning, I was like rushed to the hospital, and it was just like for those for the new viewers out there, I did go into septic shock, and it was like terrifying. It was awful. Like it was bad. I was like scared. Like, whew. um, but knowing what happened to me, and then like looking at other people that went through the same shit that I did, I am so blessed. Like most people lose limbs when they go into like septic shock, or like
that's
they
fucking
because
crazy.
it's just infection, you know.
Yeah,
Like it's infection that's spread throughout the body. Um, but like I'm like super blessed every time I like think about that situation, and I'm just like, yeah, I should have. It should have been more. Like
yeah.
more should have happened to me that day, but it didn't. And I'm like, whew.
Hey,
Um,
guy was looking out. Guy was looking out.
he was, man, he was, and I'm very, I'm blessed about the situation. I'm blessed that like nothing like obviously like it happened to me, but like nothing more happened to me. Um,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, the just the body, it just works in like weird ways, and it's crazy.
It's the like you said, it's the weirdest thing sometimes. Works when it wants to, then all of a sudden, next you know, your body's fighting itself, and you're like, oh, fucking cool. Like that's awesome. I was like, you have one job to function, and now you don't even want to do that.
Y-
Fuck me too, I guess.
Legit, man. It's you can't beat the body. The body beats you.
No fucking kidding, dude. Like we gotta drag this thing around for 80 plus years just for it to just crumble and die at the end.
Dude, I mean,
No matter how
like,
much you take care of it, at the end of the day, it's just gonna crumble and decay.
that's like the wish, right? Is like living like 80 years until you're 80, and like, don't
Fuck no, dude. I'm trying to make it to like 35.
yeah. I'm just trying to make it to next year, baby.
Yeah, just 1 year at a time. Who cares?
Hey, I mean that's like that. I mean that's a really good way to think about life, right? Just like take it 1 year at a time. Just like
So at this
my
point, it's just 1 day at a time. Just got to take every day.
100%. My thing is like you can't be. How do I say? Like you can't be afraid to die, right? Like I mean, obviously, it's very like scary thing to think about, and it's very like it's like a very morbid thing to think about, obviously. But like if you're just like scared to live, then it's like you're just gonna waste your life away. So you really do have to live like 1 day at a time. Just like
Exactly.
live each day to the fullest, and just hope for the best. And like if your day is like you sit here, you go to work, and then you come home, play video games, and then you're done for the day. As long as you enjoyed the day, as long as you had fun, I think that's really all that matters. Is like as long as you're content about your days going
For
by
sh-
day after
for
day.
sure. For sure. And I always tell people too, it's like even in the worst days, even in the lowest of the lows, there's always some kind of positive in every day.
Yeah,
Like, even if it's something like that that's this small, there no the day is never a complete negative. There's always some kind of positivity in there somewhere if you look for it. Because if you're only looking for the bad, that's all you're gonna see is the bad. So you got to
10,000%.
sit here and can't focus on that all the time. Because again, if you focus on negative stuff, that'll just be a reality. Why am I saying negative and shit like that weird today? Negative.
Yeah. Hey man, you're just expanding your broad horizon of words.
Get a little twist with it. I don't know.
um, but moving past the body and its like weird ways of functioning, dude, I have been like such a movie and TV show geek lately. Like I've just been enjoying TV shows and movies like nonstop. Uh, the show that I'm watching right now is SWAT,
Okay.
but like I'm into like those crime shows, like The Rookie, SWAT, stuff like that. Um,
CSI.
uh, I really never got. I don't like slow pace. Like CSI is very slow pace show.
Yeah.
It
It's like what, like
definitely
15 seasons or something?
well, I mean, not even that. It just takes its time to like it like breaks down each episode like step by step, takes its time, and it's
Gotcha.
like not really my style. SWAT and The Rookie are very fast paced, and every
Okay.
episode is different and unique in its own ways. Like
Gotcha.
obviously, like you can only do so many like crime scenes, right? Because what is there? There's drug bust, there's a police chase, there's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um so I mean there's only so many things that you can like talk about, but the way that they like every drug bust is different. Every gang war is different. You know what I mean? It's very cool. They're very cool shows to watch.
Okay. What was that other movie that you were fucking talking about the other day? The fucking water park?
Yes, dude. So, okay, I was just scrolling through TikTok, just going about my day, and out of nowhere I saw a movie called Water Park Shark. All right. Hey man, shake your head all you want, man. Here's my thought.
Oh my
Here's my thought
god.
about it, right? Because this was produced by the people of Sharknado, which if you know what
Fucking
Sharknado
ghost
is,
figures.
Sharknado is like the memeiest shark movie in the world. Like I'm never gonna forget the clip from I think it was like Sharknado 3 where WWE superstar Chris Jericho, he was on top of like a really big pyramid and he revved up a chainsaw and the shark came like at him and he was like and the shark just split in half and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like number one, how is this shark on the top of Empire State Building?
Oh my god.
Right? Like nuts. Um but yeah, this movie was produced by Sharknado or the producers of Sharknado. Very low quality, very it was very poorly built together. But when you think of like Water Park Shark, you don't think of like, oh, this is gonna be the most high quality movie in the world. Like I'm expecting, the best everything in it. I paid $3.99 to watch it on Amazon Prime, and I enjoyed it.
$3.99,
$3.99, baby.
bro.
I
Any movie that's that cheap cannot even be like remotely entertaining.
It was entertaining, man. I laughed the entire way through. It's not a scary movie. It's just not. It's a funny, yeah, there were some slow parts for sure, and I feel like they just like ran out of ideas in the movie, but it was so funny. Just seeing like that this one girl was like, "Oh, you know, the there's some the water flow on this slide stopped working. Like, I don't understand what's going on." And they're like, "Well, are you gonna ride it down or are you gonna walk it down?" She goes like, "I'm gonna ride it down." She gets on a tube, she gets all settled in, she's like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, goes down the slide, and then you just see like inside the tunnel this huge fucking shark. And she's just like, "Ah!"
Oh my god,
Dude, just seeing a shark on a water park slide is literally the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
bro! Watch them fucking incorporate that movie, and they do some kind of deal with the water park, Goon Lagoon or whatever,
Oh yeah, water park
and,
simulator.
and they just fucking like somehow incorporate that into the fucking game.
That would be nuts. Just like a one-off event. I
Yeah,
mean,
like that would be fucking
I,
crazy,
I would for sure play it. Like, I already enjoy that game as is, but like, dude, I don't know, it's fun for sure.
bro. Speaking of games, I we need to go back and play. I actually was hoping we were gonna play before I have to go to work tonight. Uh, Rest Stop, dude.
Yeah.
We just started playing that what 2 days ago, a day and a half ago, and
Yeah.
it's I don't know if it's a new game or not. It's new to us.
No, it's for sure new to us. I don't think it's new. I don't think it's a new game, but the game is super fun, and it
It's been
has
a
like
blast,
there's like a shit ton of updates still to come out.
and there's like so many layers to it too. So pretty much, Will's running the gas pumps outside. I'm running the gas station inside, and then at level 7, I
Yeah.
think we get a car wash, I believe,
Yep.
or and then after that, then we can get like a grocery store, pretty much.
Level
So
12
it's like
supermarket.
so much shit packed into one little game. Uh, and then they even leave reviews. Like if you like are the prices are too expensive, or the service is too slow, or they think there's too much like CTV cameras or whatever around. Like, oh, people are here watching us. I don't feel safe. Uh, it literally affects the reputation of the store. Uh, Super fun though, dude. We've been having a blast. I'm trying to get back into it some more.
No, we for sure will. But I think the crazy thing about it is that there's the following updates, and I hope they don't. I hope don't stop updating the game because that would be a sad day. But in the lot, it says that there's like a cocktail bar, there's a hotel,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's um there's like I forgot there's like two other things, but the fact that you buy just a single game, and I think it was only like 10.99
Yeah,
when we bought it. The fact that you could buy a single game for 10.99, and there are just like millions of things that you could do on the game, and like leveling up is kind of difficult in the game. Like the
it took
first
us a while.
Yeah, the first couple of level ups was like, okay, like, we're going through it. But then after that, it was like, whoo, let's go. Can we get a level up? We're trying to get employees. Like,
Like, yeah, we have to like back to what we talked about in the what last episode. In games like that where sim games, they make it so impossible almost to get employees to want to come and work, and two that'll be good ones there to kind of fill in, so that way
Yeah.
we can pull away and do other shit. Like we're pretty much just nonstop go 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 go, run the stock, check people out, fill the gas up, order stuff. Like it's a lot without having an extra pair of hands.
Well, especially because like so like you said, like level 7 is the car wash, but level 7 is when we get our first employees that we're able to get.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm like scared the most about is not scared like, but scared as in like how we're gonna run it is
Mhm.
with the gas pump at least, is the guy gonna go to one single gas pump and fill up the gas while the three other cars are waiting?
Oh shoot.
Or is he gonna do what I do, which is go to each gas pump and then take out each gas pump? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would imagine it's probably along those lines. Um, because it doesn't make sense for him to just stand still. But again, these games are sometimes not always built in the smartest ways to help us out.
Yeah. And, like it is what it is. I just hope that when we get the employees, it doesn't become like unplayable like the other games.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, oh, now you can ramp you up to fucking 50 customers coming in at one time, so have fun getting them all out.
yeah, and it's just like, damn, dude. Because it doesn't look like we can get another register, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that, but it doesn't
No.
look like we can get another register.
I would imagine then that the wait time does not really affect them because when you were showing me how to pump the gas the other day and I had a line inside, I checked out the first person, checked out two more people, and like the third person was like, "Oh, this was faster than I expected."
Yeah,
So I think that that isn't going to be too much of a factor.
the only people it would affect is the people that said like the whole, "Oh, I'm kind of in a hurry. You can, we need to make this fast."
Oh, you
Um,
want to take forever then? Gotcha.
yeah. Well, like I remember there was one time where I got that saying in the game at the gas pump,
Mhm.
and it was like, "Oh, I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to make this fast." So I put in the gas pump, and then I was like helping the other three customers. And then when I come back and I take it out, he goes like, "Well, you took forever," and then he drove away. And I was like,
Thanks.
"Bruh, yeah, buddy. Like, I'm one person running 5 pumps. Like, chill out."
Like
And
you have
this
to get out
is
of your car.
this is definitely like we're like working in Oregon. Like this game has to be based out of Oregon because like I remember my first trip, not my first, but I went to Washington with my aunt and my grandma to do a family vacation
Hmm.
because we had a big family reunion in Washington. We stopped in Oregon to get gas, and I
Yeah,
remember the guy had like come walking out, and he was like, "Hey, like how much gas do you need?" And we were like, "Oh, we'll just pump our own gas, like it's fine." And he goes like,
yeah.
"No, like we pump gas here. Like we
That's
pump
so
the gas in
weird.
your car." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I've never had that experience before. Obviously, I think Costco you don't pump your own gas.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We ain't got one of those here.
I haven't been to a Costco gas station forever, but I don't think you pump your own gas at Costco. Um, but like yeah, going from California to Oregon and then back to Washington because once you pass Oregon, you go into Washington. You pump your own gas in Washington. So
Weird.
it was literally just Oregon where it was just like, oh yeah, you know, we pump your gas, you don't. And I was like,
See,
okay,
that's very weird to me. But oh, we so I was playing last night. I started my own little world on there. Just kind of I was seeing if I could manage it by myself, and I was like, what, day one, probably day two, and I was getting customers rung out, and there was a thunderstorm. I fucking lost power.
yeah.
I actually lost power in the game, so I had to like put on like a little headlamp so I could keep checking people out. I was like, bro, this thing is stupid,
I think
but
we,
it's super realistic.
I think we lost power too on our world.
Did we?
Yeah, because that's why I bought the backup generator so that way
Yeah.
we wouldn't lose power again, or at least
Okay,
the
so
gas pump wouldn't lose power.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I bought mine. I think before I got off yesterday, or before you got off.
Yeah.
So both of our locations should be generated up, ready to rock and roll, and then I can start upgrading to get the next set of items. I think the next one we have is candy bars or chips.
Bro, sim games are fucking nuts, man. They-
Bro, and I was trying to do the gas, dude. I was trying to order the gas, and I'm like, dude, is it said to fill up the entire thing for the gas for like $7,000. I was like,
So
bro, what the fuck?
yeah, so there's a difference. The main gas lines have 1,000 space.
Mhm.
The backup storage, like the gas in the warehouse, also holds 1,000. So
Oh shit.
you can buy to fill up your main gas line,
Mhm.
which would be that 1,000 mark,
Yeah,
or you can fill up your main gas line plus the warehouse.
makes more sense. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah. So I've just been like in our world, I've just been filling up our gas
A
line.
thousand.
Like just our 1,000 gas line and that's it. Um I think the last order that I did, I kind of went a little berserk and ordered like I filled up our main gas line and then I ordered like 300 in just the warehouse for each
Okay.
for each line.
Well, that's
But
not
that
bad.
yeah, that cost me it cost me like $325 per gas. So probably like 1,100 in total.
I mean, we did make some pretty good money that last night.
We did. Well, it's because we boosted our prices. I didn't know that we could. It's like Supermarket Sim, dude. In Supermarket Sim, they will let you know if it's too expensive. Like
Oh
they
yeah.
they
Price
will
gouge
not
that mess.
100%. But in like this game, I boosted the regular gas to like 4.39, and they're just sitting there like, oh, perfect, thank you. And it's like,
You're like awesome.
buddy, market price is like $1.81.
Like
Like
that's about
usually,
what I did for everything inside. I think I bumped everything like almost $3 to $4 in price. And they're just
yeah,
snatching it up. I'm like, hell yeah.
yeah. You guys should not be happy.
I'm like, hey, no complaint yet. I think when we first I was doing prices, I think everything was like double almost, a little more than double the price. Like these prices here are too expensive for no reason. I don't understand this. Well, okay, bitch, fine. I'll take the price down a little bit.
Dude, I think because when we were playing the game, I talked about it. Dude, that would be like the most fun experience in the world. Just like
What,
seven friends open up a gas station together,
bro? That'd be fucking sick.
like, or even just like a supermarket. You know what I mean? Like that would be so much fun,
I'm telling you, dude. Open up one in your area. I'll come move over there and I'll run it.
dude. There's a new one opening up right now, like as we speak.
I'm telling you, I put a little corner store there. We'll get a little gas station. We'll pump gas for people.
No, absolutely not. We're not going to be Oregon and pumping people's gas.
We'll
No,
have one person whose sole job, who doesn't care about being outside all day, just stand out there. Beep. We'll have
yeah.
like two pumps. That's it. Two pumps
Well,
in your little city.
thankfully, like in Minnesota, it doesn't get that hot. It This summer got a little just a tiny bit spicy. Not too spicy, but a tiny bit spicy. Um but also like, all my coworkers down here, they were like, this was the worst winter this year. This was the worst summer by far. So you kind of got like the brutal year of Minnesota. And I was like,
And
"Oh, nice."
that's it. Like this is it.
Well, no, I mean like for the winter, it was again, I like the snow. I like, driving in the snow. Well, somewhat driving in the snow.
Sometimes.
Yeah, when it wasn't black ice, I'll put it that way. If it wasn't black ice, driving the snow was fine. When it got
Yeah.
to black ice, it was like, yikes.
Like this is a little
Um,
questionable.
the summer, it's whatever. I'm used to California. You know, California sucked when it came to the summers. It hit
Nah,
like a
it sucks
hundred.
worse here, dude.
I don't know. Hitting like
It's
within that 110 range in California, and especially because it's like dry heat. dude. It
You talk about we got humid heat, and you're talking about it's like 90 some degrees and feels like 100 something. Like that's the worst part.
yeah, swamp ass is pretty bad.
Yeah,
I don't like
just the worst.
I don't really like humid places, but
It can be disgustingly humid here at times.
sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, I think I would rather take the humid than dry heat because like Las Vegas and like Arizona, those are like dry heat areas.
Mhm.
Awful during the summer. Like it's just scorching hot for no fucking reason, and it's just like okay, cool. And that's what like my last couple of years in California. That's what it felt like. It was just like okay, like I just don't want to be here. Like it's hitting 110, it's hitting 115. Oh, guess what? It hit 117, and it's like oh,
Brother, like come on.
like dude, I don't live in Las Vegas. I don't live in the Sahara Desert. Like
Like
you
come
know what
on
I
now.
mean? Jesus
I'm
Christ.
telling you, dude. I used to watch this show. It was what the fuck is it called? Oh my gosh. It's gonna hit me, but it's pretty much about it's like an animated show. It's about like conspiracy theories pretty much. It's about like the deep state and how like this shadow government kind of runs the world. They control the weather, they control the politicians, uh how some of these celebrities that don't ever age are just actual vampires, like the Illuminati. Like they go through all this shit and just kind of like air it out like it's not even a big deal. They're like, yeah, we're gonna just expose the deep state government. I'm like,
Dude,
this show's fucking crazy.
I watched there's this guy on TikTok. Oh, what's his name? I'm gonna figure it out. But he makes like really funny skits, and he does the skit where it's like, oh, Midwest, why don't you give the Central South or whatever a piece of your weather, and the Central South is like, oh, we could take your weather. It's just hot. And then this guy pops up with like a spray bottle and is like, pss, 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 like saying like humid, and he goes like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what is this? Oh, I don't like this." And then he goes like, "Fine, I'll just go inside, turn on my AC." And then he goes inside and he goes like, "Why is my AC not working?" He goes outside to the AC and it's just the sun like hitting the AC unit with a hammer. And he goes like, "What are you doing?" He goes like, "This isn't even the worst." And then the guy with the water bottle comes back behind him. Pss, 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 pss. And I was like, "Yes, dude. This is 100% like this is like
That's
the best thing in the
accurate.
world."
Like that's really what like that's exactly how I feel right now, dude. Like my AC is just taking a fucking ass whooping this whole summer. And yesterday with the rain, it was really nice. The house stayed cool all day. I was like, thank you, Jesus. And here we are back up to almost 80 degrees in the house right now. I'm like, love that for
Dude,
me.
80
Love that.
degrees in the house is nuts. I
Yeah, it's
couldn't.
brutal, dude. I just I'm not spending money to fix it. It's like $4,000 to get this fucking thing fixed. I'm like, yeah, y'all could fucking kick rocks with that. I was like, I got other bills I gotta take care of before this shit.
Dude,
I do have the window unit in the living room, and that's really nice, but I would love to have the rest of the house kind of cool
at this
at
point,
some point.
you should just go and uh move to a different country because dude, it is so nuts to me that like all these people are coming to the United States and they're like, well, the thing I'm gonna miss the most is air conditioning, and I'm like, how the fuck do you not have air conditioning from where you're from?
Yeah,
Like that's brutal to me.
that's a
And
crazy concept.
yeah, and people are
Like,
like
what?
when they walk in the malls of England, they're like, "Oh, uh it's so humid and muggy in the mall and it's awful." And then they're like when they go to a mall here in America, they're like, "Oh, I'm not muggy. I'm not swampy. Like my skin's not."
Yeah,
And it's like, "Yeah, that's called AC, buddy." Like
like I don't get it. Like, I think even in Colombia, like when I went to Bogota, Colombia for a couple summers ago to do some work, even down there they have AC in their buildings. I'm like, how is it that I would consider Colombia a third world country? Uh, how do they have AC in some of these places and y'all don't? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand.
Dude, it's the truth, man, and it's nuts to me. Like even in I looked up a because I want to plan a trip to Japan. I really want to go to Japan, like super hardcore.
Hell yeah.
Um there's a I looked up like, oh, hotels in Japan, like what like what's the price point from cheapest to most expensive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places where like they don't have like central AC in their hotels, and they just have like this small little like thing that you can turn on with a remote controller, and it's like boop. Hopefully that works.
I would imagine then that the heat there can't be that bad then. But again, I've never been, so I don't know. But
Yeah,
I would imagine if they gave you this little baby fan, they're thinking that that's gonna kind of keep you cool somewhat. Uh, but I'm trying to think. I mean, I when I was in El Salvador, when we were staying at this compound in El Salvador, they had just fans in the places we were staying at. They pretty much in the room we were staying in was pretty much just a basic box with
Whew.
some bunk beds and then some wires for like windows, and like there weren't really like windows pretty much, and that's how you slept. I'm like, cool deal. It wasn't too bad, but it was hot.
Yeah,
Uh, but man, we were there once too. I think we were going up because we were doing this for a mission trip for the church, and we were going up to like the prayer tower. They have like at the top of the compound where people are there all the time praying and whatnot, like 24 hours a day. They have a rotation of people going in there. So it's at like a very top, like top point of the compound. And we get up there and you look out to like outside where the compound is. It's like a fucking huge, like cratery kind of middle, and it's this huge lake. And at that same night, I think there was like a huge lightning storm going around that too. Man, that was a sight to see. It was so beautiful to see it from a distance.
dude,
Crazy.
I wish I was like I was a how do I put it? I'm still Christian. I still like I still have my faith. Do I wish I went to church more often? 100%. Um, but when I was younger, I remember I went on a it wasn't a mission trip because I went on an actual mission trip, but
Mhm.
this trip in particular, it was like a conference, and it
Okay.
was people that have gone on, 3-year mission trips, 4-year mission trips, like just like these super long expanded times of mission trips,
Yeah.
and they sat there and talked to you, and I went, I enjoyed it. It was me and a bunch of my church buddies with our pastor at the time, our youth pastor at the time.
Mhm.
um and I remember I was like, man, this is really cool. It was based in San Francisco, and they had a bunch of pictures, and they put it on the jumbotron. They were like, oh yeah, like this is me in Haiti. This is me doing my church work, spreading the word of Jesus to everyone. Um, and then I was like, oh, like this is really cool. Like I'd like to get into something like this. And I remember after I went to uh like we all went out to go eat somewhere, and there was this homeless guy, and I felt super bad for him because it was like, dude, San Francisco got super hot, and this was during the summer, and I was like, damn, I feel bad. I'm gonna spend some money and help him. So
Yeah.
I ended up I at the place where I we got food, we sat down, we ate, and then I went back up and I reordered, you know, whatever, and I ordered like 3 bottles of water. That way he would have plenty of water and he had food. I was
Yeah.
like 12 at this time. I was young as fuck. Okay. So I wasn't ready, like mentally prepared for what had happened. So when I walk up to him, I give him the food and water. He goes like, slaps it out of my hand. He goes like, I don't want this shit. Give me money. And I was
Oh,
like, buddy, I'm 12 years old. I'm not ready to be yelled at. And
yeah.
my pastor's behind me, like, 5 or 10 feet behind me. He comes walking up. He goes like, "You little shit! I see your golden Bible," which my Bible wasn't golden. It had like that golden outline around the edge
Yeah.
of the trim. Um, and I was like, like, and then my pastor comes walking up. he goes like, "Is everything okay?" And I was like, no, I don't know." And then so he like gets in front of me. He goes like, "This kid just like spent his money. He's 12 years old. His parents didn't send him with a lot of money on this mission trip.
Hmm.
He spent some of his money that he barely has to make sure that you have food and water in this San Francisco heat. Don't be such, a prune about this." And then the guy was like, "I don't want this shit, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "Oh
Hmm.
my God." And then he finally said, he was like, "I want alcohol. And I was like,
Yep.
yeah,
And that's exactly why they say if you're ever gonna give like try to help someone who's homeless, you don't give them cash. You don't give them cash because they go and spend it on stupid shit. So you get them things that they actually need.
yeah, it's hard. When I do give something, I normally don't give cash. I like, I'll have like there's one time where I had a $20 Subway gift card
Mhm.
and there was like, $8 left on the card. And I was like,
Yeah,
"Hey, hopefully this helps." And that's mainly what I do. It'll either be like a gift card, there's like a balance left on the gift card, or it'll be, I'll go into the store, get him water, get him whatever he wanted.
yeah,
I normally don't just give cash because um, I had a brother who he was homeless at one point and he struggled with addiction. So I do get the whole like don't feed into the addiction, you know?
yeah.
Um but yeah, so that was my mission, or not my mission trip, but that was like my first going to
Experience.
yeah, first experience talking about mission trips. My first mission trip, it was fun. I went on a trip to Rio, not like Rio, like out of country.
Mhm.
There was like a little city in California named Rio. And when I went there, it was like the church had been, I think, destroyed, and it needed help to be rebuilt.
Oh yeah,
And they were just like, after this church got destroyed, people started losing faith. People, they just stopped going to church. They stopped, So we ended up helping build the church, and then we went on and passed flyers out for the church. Come to the ceremony, come to the service. There's youth group that's going to be started up with my pastor at the time, and it's going to be a bunch of fun. And so that was a really cool experience for me. That was my only mission trip that I went on,
mhm.
unfortunately. Um, because after that, it was kind of just we were on the move too often. My family
Yeah,
moved, so it was like we didn't have time for to settle down at a single church. You know,
yeah,
that's what we wanted. We didn't want to like go from church to church, jump from place to place.
yeah.
Um, we just wanted to like to settle down at one church, but it was just hard to settle down when you're on the move. So
And I say too is like missions. Does people I think forget that missions isn't just going out of the country. Missions could be your own backyard, like
yeah,
your own city. Like, and people forget, like, as much as these other countries that can't be reached, like, there's still people here in your very city, in your very home sometimes that also need to be reached. So if you aren't doing that, at least your circle of influence is who you can reach or attempt to reach.
100%.
So people sometimes forget that is still the part of the outreach is the people in your everyday life.
Yeah, dude, it's a blessing. Like, could I do it? No, my family, dude, my family is nuts when it comes to mission. My cousins, my one of my cousins went to Thailand at a
Oh
very
yeah,
young age, and he met his wife there, and he had his kids there, but he was there forever. Like, I don't want to say like the wrong number, but I want to say it was about 15 years,
Jesus,
16 maybe. I think it was
crazy. That's crazy.
it was definitely above 10. And now my other cousin, she is in Tajikistan,
Where the hell is
and
that?
I don't know.
You're
Hey,
like, you're like, ah,
it's somewhere out of the country. I know it's out of the country. If
gotta
that
be
if that helps, I'm sure it's like
no,
like Mexico somewhere or somewhere near Mexico. Maybe I don't know. Anyway,
probably.
anyways, she's in Tajikistan right now, and she's like she's been gone for probably about 4 years now, and
Dang,
they come back like every they come back for like a month every other year. But it was nuts, man. It like my fam my
that's like that's like the people who we partnered with when we went to Colombia. So Janine is from the States. Her husband is from England. Uh, and they've been down living in Colombia for like I don't for all ever it feels like as far as I can remember. But they've been doing that for a long time, taking care of the kids down there. Because pretty much what the organization that they do is they pretty much they're a school slash orphanage for the most part. So during the week, they take all these kids from ages like littles, like elementary to high school, and they have them up in four different houses. So you have younger boys, younger girls, older girls, all in their own separate houses, and
Oh,
they all
okay.
go to school around the corner, and then they stay there for pretty much the entire week, and then on the weekends they go back home with their parents, and then sometimes their parents don't come and get them. So that's kind of why they have like the house in there like that because sometimes the parents don't come and get their children at the end of the week.
Yeah.
So it's just a good opportunity there for to reach the kids because if we reach the kids, they can reach the parents maybe, and then make the impact that way. It's a great organization. It's a great organization.
Yeah. For sure. I think I don't think I've ever like deep dived into how like the one question I've always had is how do people survive like mission trips, you know?
Hmm.
Like cuz they leave their houses. And I know mission trips there aren't paid for. As in like
Yeah.
you don't get paid to go on mission trips.
No.
You don't you don't get money to spread the word, which that's like the prideful thing, right? Like you're spreading the word on your own time for free because this is just something that you enjoy doing. But it's like, damn, you are you gonna lose your house? Are you gonna you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
it's nuts. It's like
I mean, and that's why I said like at the same time, like that's what people sometimes forget is that missions isn't just spending all this money going overseas and spending weeks or months out of a time doing that. Sometimes again, it's in your own neighborhood, it's in your own backyard. So some people are financially able to do so and do those kinds of things, and those who can will sometimes sponsor people who want to go are interested in doing trips like that
yeah.
like and especially for like our youth kids who have interest for going to like youth camp or whatever the case is they're like hey we're going to do fundraisers and then on top of that some people just flat out if they know a certain kid or kids are interested in going they might just outright with anonymously like hey I just want to pay for their trip so that if people are interested if there is a pull on your heart to go God will make it happen
Yeah,
he'll make it happen.
for sure. And like, there I know like for my cousin or cousins per se, um I remember hearing that, the church that my aunt and uncle went to, they like raised loads of money just from like donations to
Hmm.
give to them. Um I yeah, it's nuts. I like the way I think about it because when I look at them and they're like, "Oh, we've done this for years. We've, years on end."
Yeah.
how do they, because like my oldest cousin who got married in Thailand, he's back in the States for good. I don't think he's going back to Thailand. I could be wrong, but
Mhm.
he's back in the States for good. Um, I was like, how are you gonna start living? Like you don't have money saved up, you don't have a job, like this is nuts, you know?
I mean, I imagine with something like that, they would do an exchange probably with some of the money that they did have from Thailand and go to like the actual exchange and get US dollars.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean they got a house, like they
okay.
it was just like doing a mission trip for that long and then like transferring over to like US work. Like
Yeah.
not God work. You know what I mean? Like
It's
you're
definitely different.
yeah.
It's definitely a transition. But again, I think my longest trip was 2 weeks. Was the longest trip I was on, and that was to Colombia. Uh, the way of living again is way different. But and then when you get back, you're like, AC, I can flush my toilet paper down the toilet now because with their pipes not being as sturdy, sometimes you have to just wipe and trash.
Yeah.
So that's, but
Dude, I I could never experience this and I would hate to. My cousin who lived in Thailand, his wife was taking a shower, and in Thailand they didn't have like that filtration system. It was just like a steady stream of water just coming out.
Mhm.
A snake popped out of the yep. Yep.
Bro, hell fucking no, dude. Absolutely not. I would have lost my fucking shit that day. I would have like, we're leaving. I would I don't fuck around with snakes. I don't. I have left Anthony in the tall grass in the woods once because I saw a snake and I ran away and I left him. I don't fuck. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Dude,
Hell no.
it's nuts. Like just that just that scared feeling of just like taking a shower.
That's a fucking snake, bro. That's almost as bad as like what was it? I think it's when the brown recluse first kind of like made its big name. I think they said something about like they were like in the toilets or something like that. Boy, I told you I was scared shitless for fucking a week straight. Every time I got to go to the bathroom, I'm like, flush the toilet first. Okay, no spider. All right, I'm gonna sit down, take a shit.
When was
I
that?
was, I. This was years ago. At this point, probably like 10 years or so, something crazy. I think it was brown recluses. Maybe it was something else. But there was something that was in the toilets where like a lady or someone got bit on the butt, and I think she died or something like that
Oh my god.
because of a spider bite. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not playing with the spiders. Nope, nope, nope. I don't fuck around with those either.
Well, do you I don't know. We were close, but in 2021, it was my first summer teaching marching band, and I was like super happy, and I was like, "Oh, dude, this is sick! I can't wait." Because this was after COVID, obviously.
Hmm.
I was teaching, Golden Empire, and I remember I had sat down and I was like just sitting on the floor clicking sticks, and when I had gotten up because we had to like go over to the football field to
Yeah.
set up with the rest of the band, I I got up and my leg just felt super stiff. And I was like, "Ow, what's going on?" And then I turned around and my entire like my knee and my thigh were the same size.
Jeez.
Like from my ankle to my thigh were in the entire same size. And I was like, "Oh my god. Like what
Swelling
happened?"
like a balloon.
And so then I went down and I was talking to the nurse or like the standby nurse, and I was like, "Hey, like I don't know what's going on, but this is what my leg looks like." And then he looks and he was like, "You got bit by a spider." And so then he drew a circle around the spider because it was like a huge red ring around the bite.
Hmm.
Like it was literally like massive, like this big.
Fuck.
And I was like, "Oh my god." So he said, you know, I would say give it like 5-10 minutes. And if it gets any bigger, then you need to go to the ER to make sure
No fucking
you're
kidding.
checked. So I give it like 5 minutes, and then he's like, "Oh, hey, let me check on your leg," and he goes like, "You need to go now." The ring had spread like another 3 inches away from the
Jesus.
ring. So then I go over, I go to the ER, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like you got bit by a spider that could have made you lose your leg."
Fucking hell, dude.
So then I'm like laying on my back or laying on my stomach like this, and they're just sitting there like icing the bite to
Mm-hmm.
to help the venom like freeze.
Stop spreading.
Yeah, and I was like, "This sucks, man." Like I didn't even feel the spider bite. Like I didn't even know what happened until
That's
I
the fucking
stood up.
worst too.
Dude, it was ugh.
Did they tell you what spider you got bit by?
Well, okay, it wasn't a black widow because my veins would have been popping out. Like my leg would have been turning purple because all the veins. So they said brown recluse, which
Nah,
because a brown recluse you can live for 6 hours before you need to like I want to say 6 hours before you need to amputate.
I don't know because I feel like it like from what I remember, like I thought like it kind of decayed the flesh itself, and that's why it was so bad. I thought it was like a couple of days, but again, maybe it's been a long time since I've read up on a brown recluse.
Yeah, well, I know like a black widow, isn't it like you get bit and then you're just like dead in like 24 hours? It's like a day, right?
It's pretty bad. Like it's pretty
Yeah.
quick.
And it's like juvenile too. I think if you get bit by a juvenile black widow, it's game over because their venom isn't fully it's not fully developed. I think a juvenile spider black widow spider bite is worse than an adult black widow spider bite.
That sounds about right. Because I think that's the same thing with like with snakes too. I think like baby snakes, like they can kill you a lot faster because they don't know how to control their venom. So they just bite you and just inject you with a shit ton of venom, and then next thing you know, you're just fucking toast.
Yeah, which is nuts, dude. Why is there so much dangerous shit in the world?
Bro, I'm telling you,
Like,
have you ever seen those fucking what Goliath spiders from fucking Australia?
okay, no,
The Australia chicken needs to stay in the fucking corner by itself and just fuck off over there. I will probably never in my life go to Australia for any reason.
I'm 100% with you. Okay, dude, one of my coworkers in Bakersfield, I'm never gonna forget the picture that she sent me because I thought they were always AI, right? When like
Yeah.
when you're standing and the sun is above you, and then you take a picture of the shadow and it's like a big spider web. I thought that was AI. I've always thought it was AI until she comes back from Australia to see her son, and she's like, "Oh, dude, look at this sick photo that I took," and it's her standing underneath the spider web, and it's the shadow from the sun of the spider web, and she's just like, and I'm like, "Where's your blowtorch? What are you doing?"
I fucking can't do. I fucking hate spiders. Snakes, spiders, roaches, all that kind of stuff can go fuck all the way off. I can't stand it. It makes me feel like they're crawling on me. I fucking
Yeah,
hate it. Like, ugh. Something
I'm.
about them, dude. People are like, spiders are so nice. They help with they're cool, just not inside my house. They can go fuck all the way off somewhere else. Like, I'm not playing around. Bro, I literally, so what, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I was leaving the house 'cause I was going to Anthony's sister's wedding. So I'm in my suit. I'm all tucked up. I'm ready to roll out to go to this wedding. I walk out. I'm walking off my porch, and all I see is this black racer in my front yard. So I have a case of beer in my hand at this, because I'm walking out with it. I drop that shit and I fucking book it to the next yard. I'm like, oh hell no!
Wait. What's in your yard?
It was a black racer.
A black racer?
It's a snake.
Oh, what?
They're fucking supposed to be like wicked fast. Like they're all jet black. It's probably about, I don't even fucking know, maybe like this long or some shit like that. It was a decent size. I don't fuck around with those. I don't fuck around with snakes in general.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, I do not fuck around with snakes, dude. I think one literally chased me one time. I think I was walking either from the mailbox back to my house. I swear this bitch was fucking chasing me, dude. I was never so terrified in my life.
I'm seeing pictures of these black racer snakes, and I'm like looking at the people that are just like, openly holding these snakes. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, no, they are fucking psychotic. I don't care for them. Anthony though, snake guy, he will mess with them, pick them up, kill them if he has to. He literally had to go over to his parents' house a couple, like probably sometime last year, to kill a copperhead because it was outside in the backyard and his niece was out there playing or plays out there. So he's like, nope, gonna go and kill that thing. Got out there, beat it, cut its head off, and all that kind of stuff. I said, Jesus, dude.
Dude, there was this guy on TikTok. He was from India. He took snakes by the like, and he was just fearless. He took snakes by the tail, and the way he killed them was brutal. He like did it was like a whip.
Oh
He
shit.
like he like grabbed the snake by the tail and was like, whoosh, and then you just see the snake just like, and I'm
That
like, dude, number one, brutal as fuck. Number two, the amount of balls that you have to take a snake by its tail and just like whip it around your head and just bow.
yeah,
Like,
no. Hell no. That's like, have you ever seen that video? I don't know if this video is real or not, but I know it was circulating way back when. I think it was this guy, he was in like this huge, I think it was a cobra pit, and he was in there like messing around. He was like either taking care of something or cleaning something up. And this cobra was like kind of squaring up to him. So all he did is go right on top of his fucking head. Then he kind of backed off. I said, ain't no fucking way,
yeah,
dude.
absolutely
He
not.
just bopped this fucking bitch and just said, stop playing with me.
Dude, it's like people with sharks. I, I,
Bro,
I'm a fan of sharks. I would love to go swimming in a cage, in a cage
in a
with
cage.
sharks. Um, but like
I think that'd be hella fun.
I see people nonstop. They just like they're swimming and then they see a shark coming towards them and they're just like, "Oh, watch this John Wick shit." They put their hand on the nose and they like do a 360 over the shark and I'm
Hell
like
no.
number 1, what's the point of that? Number 2,
That bitch
the
will
bat
fucking kill
yeah,
you.
the fact that he just like no hesitation and was just like, "Get out of here," and just pushes the shark down. It's just like, "Bro,
You know what that also reminds me of too? Is fucking any of the fish that the what's his fucking dude name is from River Monsters. Have you ever watched that show?
no."
Brother, he catches some of the most diabolical fucking fish I've ever seen. He caught a probably like 800-pound Goliath grouper once in a fucking random ass river in like South America or some shit like that. Like he finds the most. Just look up some fish shit if you ever like. You talk about some scary ass fucking fish, dude.
What is it
Like
called?
there was a. It's called River Monsters. It's a show. I don't know what it streams on, but he catches the craziest fish. So people pretty much they email him or send him like crazy horror stories about these fish, and he literally goes through. Yeah, I don't know what you're looking at, but they're ridiculously crazy, and they give him these horror stories about either how somebody was either killed by this fish or they lost a toe or a limb because of this creature, and he's like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go fucking catch it, and he just goes out there and he fucking catches them.
These fish,
Huge,
dude, these
huge
fish just don't look
things.
real.
They don't. They're disturbing sometimes. I'm like, what in the fuck, dude? Anybody who ever wants to watch a crazy show, River Monsters, that's where it's at. It's super cool, the fish that he finds, but they're also quite terrifying. Quite terrifying.
Dude, have you I used to watch this guy in the world. I used to watch this guy like crazy back then. Um oh, Brave Wilderness. Have you ever seen
Brave
that?
Wilderness.
Yeah. So this guy, he goes around and he gets stung, bit, or whatever else you can do by the deadliest things, and he shows you like, what, oh, this is how long you have until you need a paramedic on scene. This is how long you have
Oh
until,
shit.
you know. But he obviously he's like he walks around with a paramedic,
Yeah.
so he's fine. But the fact that he's just like sits there and he's like openly and willingly like ready to just be like,
Inflicting the
don't
pain.
worry, guys. This is a silverback bee beetle, whatever. This is the deadliest thing in the world.
Tink.
And it's just like, brother,
I think I, s-
what?
I think I saw another video. Is it two guys that do it? Or is it just one single
Um,
guy?
it so it's a single guy, but he has like a camera crew that will that'll show their faces every now and then.
Yeah.
But
Because I saw this other video where something like not exactly similar to that, but kind of similar to that. Um, where they let like the worst bites or stings or something like that, like, and they rated on a scale of 1 to 10. So I think they had like a beetle. I think they had a scorpion once sting them, a fucking electric eel, and they do stupid shit like that. Like y'all are fucking psychotic. Like there were a couple times in the videos that I watched where they're like, "Hey, we have to." The medical person that was with us, they're coming with us tonight, so that we don't fucking die in our sleep. I like that's fucking. I was like, y'all are crazy.
bro,
And for what? For
have
entertainment.
have you heard of the story about the skydiver who lived for when her parachute didn't pop off?
Well, that's an old story, right?
Yeah. So the it's a girl. I want to say because she landed on red ants. So she got in the plane. They were going. She dove out of the plane, and when she went to go pull her cord, it didn't work, and so she's just falling to her death, basically, right?
Yeah,
Um, when she hits the ground, I don't know. Number one, she like died on impact. Like that's just how it works. I don't know
yeah,
how like her body stayed intact. I don't know how it just didn't like splatter all over the place. But
yeah.
when she hit the ground, she landed in a red ant hill, and she was getting bit. Just and
Yeah,
apparently, when you get bit by that many red ants, the adrenaline from the venom of the red ants saved her life. So she survived the skydiving accident.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up her name right now, just so that you can
Because
like
just
look her
imagine
up.
that you just fucking. I can't even imagine the injuries that she probably sustained on impact. Like, and then having to roll over, you just pretty much busted the fuck up trying to make it happen. Like, you probably have every bone in your body's probably broken or fractured. Every bone.
Um, yeah. So the location was September 25th, 1999, in North Carolina.
Oh shit.
It was her 37th jump. Her main parachute failed to open. Oh, okay. So she wasn't like just like ah. So what happened was her main parachute failed to open. Her reserve chute deployed at 700 feet, but she was still moving at 80 miles an hour, so it opened too late.
God, yeah.
So it she was still moving 80 miles an hour, which is a lot less
Still
faster
crazy.
than 200, right? But
Yeah.
she hit the ground roughly at 80 miles per hour. She landed directly on a large mound of venomous fire ants, receiving over 200 stings. The
Shit.
doctors theorized that the intense shock and the venom from over 200 stings triggered a massive adrenaline rush that kept her heart beating until the emergency paramedics arrived.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
She suffered severe bone fractures and underwent more than 20 surgeries,
Yeah,
and
I would imagine so.
she made a remarkable recovery. So she survived at the end.
That's crazy.
Her name is Joan Murray for anyone who's interested in it. 47 years old. The fact that she was 47.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
And skydiving should say, yeah, fuck it. Midlife crisis, what's those?
Yeah, hey, it was her 37th jump. You know what I mean? Like,
Experienced.
yeah. And so she was by herself, so she didn't have like another human with her.
Yeah.
I think if she had another human like on her back, she probably would have died.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
But
Like, imagine being that experienced and you're in that situation, and with skydiving, once that shit's out the window, you're out the window. There's no fucking taking it back. And imagine the thought process. You're like, oh shit, I'm about to fucking hit this ground.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
I can't imagine being in that situation. Like what I would even be feeling or thinking in that last second before impact. Like, well, here we go, God. I'm coming to see you today, I guess.
Well, dude, like for me, right? If I even thought about the fact of me skydiving, number one, right? No, thank you. Number two, I'm one of those people. I like if I was just wanting that little adrenaline rush. I'm one of those people that like jumps out of the helicopter. 2 seconds later, pull my chute. I don't give a fuck if it takes me 3 hours to get down to the bottom. I'm pulling my chute way up here. Fuck that. The fact that she pulled her chute, I'm assuming she pulled her first chute at 1,000 feet above the air, and then her second chute came 300 feet later at 700 feet. I don't know like what the limit is. I'm not a skydiver at all, but I'm not waiting until like that last second, like most of these adrenaline junkies that are like, "Let's go, baby!"
Like, no, I'm not trying to eat the earth either. So I'm
Yeah,
right there with you. I'm not pulling it super early, but I'll probably pull a little like in that mid range.
yeah. We're
But I would definitely go skydiving. That shit sounds hella fun.
20,000 feet in the air, just like whee.
Like, well, what's gonna be for the next 8 hours? We'll come back in a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at that point, because I would land in like the next state, because
20,000 feet.
20,000 feet, just like skydiving. Obviously, like, is there? I think there's a way to like just get you straight down, but like I would at least, right, like next city at least.
Very possible. Excuse me.
No, you're good. You're good. But
But
yeah,
no, I would definitely go skydiving. That shit sounds fun.
crazy story, and absolutely not. Never in my life am I ever gonna go skydiving. You
You want to
got
go?
me
You want to
on
go
the
to the ocean where we barely know anything about the ocean to hang out with the shark, but
in a
not in the sky.
cage. In a cage.
I mean, cages can fail too. I'm sure there's some crazy shark stories of sharks breaking cages and
Okay,
ripping people up.
for sure, 100%. But at least I have like a 95% chance of security in the cage, rather than like the unknown of, is my parachute gonna fucking pull? Who knows? Like I
Dude,
don't, dude, I don't even want to know the odds of if your parachute's gonna pull or not. Like because
I don't want to look at this odds either. This sounds a little like, yeah,
because
the odds of it actively deploying every time is probably like a 98% chance, but you might be that 2%.
yeah, yeah, absolutely not, dude. Also, I mean, I if you know me, right? I'm a big boy, so I would need to trim off a couple of pounds before I even think about skydiving.
Ooh, either that or bungee jumping would be hella fun too.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, you got me on skydiving. I'll go back to skydiving. I'm not. What the, dude?
Or have you ever seen those contraptions they have? It's like that big old V, and they put you in a little like harness, pretty much, and they fucking catapult you to the sky. That
Yes,
shit sounds crazy. I don't know about doing all that now, but
dude.
jumping down would be the initial crazy part.
I, it's like that scene from Spider-Man. What was this? The Amazing Spider-Man like 3, when MJ's like falling to her death, and then
Yeah,
he's like zoo swing, and then her body just like squack, and she still dies. Yeah, no, that
yeah.
that that's me, coach. That would be my luck. They'd be like, all right, ready? I'm gonna push you on the count of three. 3 pushes me, and I'm like,
Oh shit,
squack, bro. That would be just my luck, man.
bro. Yeah,
I'd break something stupid.
you already had a bad back too. You probably shouldn't be anything that's going to be a lot of jerking back and forth a lot. Probably wouldn't be very good for you.
Yeah, no, I
Oh man.
absolutely not. That's not, dude. Bungee jumping and like skydiving are 2 things I don't think I'd ever do in my lifetime. You got me fucked up.
Bro.
I'm good. I will take. I'll take my time. Like even the one where like you start from, what is it, zip lining.
See, sometimes not even that bad though, bro.
But yeah, but you got me fucked up. Dude, you got me absolutely fucked. I've seen videos of, and this might just be overweight people, which I'm overweight, and that's fine. They like start and they go and they just get stuck in the middle, and I'm like, fucking in me, like I'm stuck in the middle. Like that's it, game over,
Nah, bro.
GG's.
If that's the case, they send people out there to grab you and to bring you back in.
I,
Like it's just
but
like you're just stuck out there forever.
hey, it doesn't matter, man. Like it's still GG's. I'm cooked. Like, oh, dude, like another big fear of mine is riding a roller coaster and getting stuck upside down.
That would be terrifying, actually. And I love a good roller coaster,
Yeah,
but
I'm
getting
done.
stuck upside down would be brutal.
Yeah,
Bro,
okay,
like so, my dad and some of my brothers, they were going on like the I don't know what you really call it. It's like I call it the tower chair kind of thing. It's the little tower that takes you up and dropping up and dropping up.
yeah,
And I think they were either getting ready to start that ride and it got stuck like almost 3/4 of the way up. And they got stuck up there.
bro. Okay, look, I'm not a big amusement park fan. All right, I do like to go to amusement parks, but like I'm just not an adrenaline junkie. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I went to Disneyland with the band that I taught in Bakersfield. It was Liberty High School. My friend was like, "We should do this ride," and I was like, "Okay, like what is it?" She said, "It's oh, it was the Guardian of the Galaxy ride.
Oh,
It's basically what you said, the terror drop.
yeah.
You go straight up and it just shoots you down." Bro, when I tell you, like, she had told me buckle in, but don't fully tighten it. And I've never ridden this ride, so I trusted her. I was like, you know what? All right, sounds good. So
Oh my
I get
god.
in my seat, I buckle up, I don't fully tighten my seatbelt. I get on the ride, and I don't exactly know what happens on the ride yet, because again, I've never been on this ride. So we're going, and then out of nowhere, you see, like, we're just shooting up, we're shooting up, and then it shows you the outside of Disneyland. There's like openings where you can see the outside of Disneyland, and I'm like, oh my god, holy shit!
Like
And
we're getting
then
a little high now.
we get to the very top and Rocket Raccoon, and then like you feel the ride just bouncing up and down, and then Rocket Raccoon is just like, "Oh no, we got an emergency, we got to go down." And I was like, "What do you mean?" Shoots down, but I'm not fully buckled in, right? Because I'm like, I have that little loose. My ass is off the chair. And I'm like, "Ah!" And then so I'm like, "Oh shit, bro." So then when we land, like when we stop really hard at the ground, my ass hits the chair, and I'm like, my ass is bruised. Like this hurts. And then I was like, "Well, it's over." Nope. It shoots us back up, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then so we get to like the second highest to the floor, the second highest level to the floor, and like
Yeah.
zoom, and I'm like, oh my god. And we get down to the bottom, and I'm like, okay, it's over, right? And then my friend's laughing the entire time, and then she goes like, Rocket Raccoon comes back on to the screen and is like, "Good job, soldiers! Like we got all of our recruits, blah 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 blah." And then you hear the Star Lord. He's like,
Mhm.
"But we're not done yet because we got one more adventure." Ooh! And then dude, we get to the
Oh my god.
highest point of the floor. We get to the highest point and you just see all of Disneyland just like sitting there. Rocket
Hell yeah.
Raccoon comes walking and he goes like, "We saved your boys. Good job." And you hear me say, "Fuck you, Raccoon." Ooh, and we just like drop. By the way, I have all my students, all
Oh
my
my gosh.
all my band students like riding the ride with me, and they start busting up laughing, right? Because they're
Yeah.
like, what did he just say? And I'm just like, dude, I'm like screaming my ass off. I'm like cussing at that raccoon
Oh
because I'm
my
so pissed
gosh.
off. And then we hit the bottom. My ass hits the fucking chair, and I'm like, how am I gonna be able to walk after this? Like, bro, my ass was bruised. Like that hurt.
That's oh man. That's literally what the Tower of Terror is. That's exactly what it is. It was terrifying growing up going onto it because of how they presented it. But after like the second time, you're like, oh yeah, we're ready to rock and roll, hands straight up. So on that first drop, oh yeah, hands up the entire time.
Dude, when I was younger, I would my senior year of high school, we had our senior night, which was Magic Mountain.
Uh,
Luckily for us, Full Throttle had just come out. I don't, have you ever been to Magic Mountain before?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Full Throttle is this ride where it goes like 0 to 60 in like 1 second.
We got to ride like
Like
that here down in Florida.
from the start,
Yeah, yeah.
it's 0 to 60. So then me and my friends, we sit there, we sit down, we're all seatbelted in, we're having a good time, and then out of nowhere, this guy goes like, "All right, everyone ready? Everyone buckled in? All right, 3, 2, 1." Hold on, what's going on? And so I'm not prepared for this shit. So then he's like sitting there like working on stuff, and I'm like talking to my friend, and I'm like, "Hey yo, like maybe like we just get off this ride and go to the next ride." So boom! And he starts it without saying 3, 2, 1. And dude,
Yes.
my face was turned like this. I'm like buckled in like this, and I was like, "Yo, maybe we should go to something else." And I'm like, dude, it was the absolute worst experience of my life.
Oh
I
man.
hated the fact that we went from 0 to 60 in like less than a second.
We got a couple rides like that down in Disney World that are just like that. It's fantastic. They have a rock and roller coaster one. The Hulk is another one that's really good. Super fun. I love a good theme park.
Dude,
I can only do so many rides at a time because at some point I get bad motion sickness now. So I can only do so much. Then my head starts hurting. And I'm like, I might have to tag out early, guys. I'll ride
yeah.
a couple, but I can't do it all this year or anytime we go anymore.
Have
Just too
you
old.
have you ever done like the one that just goes in a fucking circle and it's just that's literally just the ride?
A loop circle
Yeah,
or
just a loop circle.
not like
Dude,
that.
well, this wasn't like at an amusement park. This was at a fair.
You talking about
It
circle
yeah, it's called
or
no,
circle?
circle.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like the metal crate with you can seat two people or something.
It it was called
And
it was called Fireball at the time.
I don't know what it's called now, but I think I know what you're talking about. So does it also go in a circle and the carts are kind of like free hanging, so they also spin too?
No, no, it's literally just like one cart. Like it's five carts, and they're all connected, and then it's like two people per cart, and then you hop in, and it's like, all right, ready, 3, 2, 1, all
It
right,
sounds like we're talking
next.
about the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know exactly like how to explain it to the best of my ability, but I I took it was me, my friend Austin, and like two other people. And I remember that we went and I was like, "Oh dude, let's do the fireball. Like that sounds like fun." So then we do it. We get off the ride. I'm like, "Oh fuck. Hey, that was fun. Let's do it again." And Austin was like, "Oh dude, I don't know if I could do it." I was like, "Come on, let's just do it one more time." He goes like, "All right." So we get on it. I get off. I'm like, "Oh fuck." Like my head's spinning. Austin goes like, "Hey, dude, we need to go find a restroom right now." I was like, "Oh shit!" So like we continue to walk, and then out of nowhere, he's like, "What?" Dude, he just went into a trash can and just started puking. I was like, I feel
Jesus.
I feel so bad because this is like all my fault.
You're
Because
like,
like
hey, we're doing this again.
yeah, because like we did not have to do it a second time, or he didn't have to do it, but I was like, dude, come on,
Like,
it's just the second time, you
yeah.
know. Because at the fair, like you spend money on the all ride pass, right?
So you got to max it out. Got to max
Yeah,
that time
I
out.
was like, I'm gonna max out my $40 that I just spent, and I'm gonna ride the rides I want to ride. But
Hell yeah.
I felt bad for him because he also spent $40. But after riding that twice, he was done for the rest of the night
Fuck.
because he couldn't ride any more rides because his head was spinning. My head was spinning, but I was like, "Fuck yeah, I don't care." His
I'm
head
making
was,
it happen.
yeah, his head was spinning, but he was also puking. So I was like, "Oh fuck, I feel bad." R.I.P. to my homie.
Did him dirty, bro. You fucking did him dirty.
It was a fun ride. Like, and this was also when I was younger, and I was like, more about like the adrenaline junkie crap. And I was just like, "Let's ride this ride, baby."
Bro, my eyes just fucking being annoying today, dude. It's fucking hurting. Ugh,
It's okay.
I don't know why.
Is it? Are you tired?
Ugh, I'm always fucking tired though, dude. Shit.
Hey,
Honestly, I
fair
might need
enough.
to take a little power nap after this.
Well, you got work, right? In like
Fuck
what,
yeah.
4 hours?
Nah, 6. No. Yeah, about 6. And I gotta go do youth stuff here in about nah, 2 hours,
Oh, okay.
give or take.
Well, that being said, um, dude, fun episode. But it was fun
Hell yeah,
just
dude.
to, like talk around, talk about dumb shit.
I mean,
Um,
just like every podcast, man.
hey, I mean
Just
fair,
like
but
every
like,
podcast.
dude, just just telling stupid stories. It's fun.
Hey, it's always good to reminisce a little bit.
Yeah, especially on older stories, man.
Hell yeah, man.
And also, Water Park Shark. If you
Fucking water
guys
park shirt.
if you guys have $5 that you, or what is it, $4 that you're willing to throw around on Amazon Prime Video, I would definitely recommend the movie.
Nah, maybe.
Alrighty. Well, that being said, to all of our lovely viewers out there, hope you guys are having a beautiful year. Summer's about to end for those of you that are educators, or for those educators out there. Hopefully you guys have a good start of the school year. Hopefully your classrooms are looking good, and good luck with all the new
Heathens.
kids. Yeah. Good luck with all the youngins. But for those of you that are still working just like every day during the summer, every day during the year, hopefully you guys are completely burnt out, and hopefully you guys are having a good time working. And you know, shout out to all of you guys, all of you beautiful people. And Devin, you got anything?
Nah, we'll see you guys all probably in the next one.
We'll see you on the next episode 7. Sheesh! Bye.